there, welcome to Inquiring Minds. My name is Doug and I'm back with another fountain pen review. In fact, I'm doing a comparison today, and this pen that I just purchased is a Moonman Majohn B25. Many of you may have seen this pen quite a bit earlier than this review. That's because I ordered this pen on December 19th, 2024. So just before Christmas, and I bought the pen from Mary's stationery store on Alibaba, and then ensued a 6-month or so battle to try to get another pen sent and another pen sent, and nothing ever came. And then it was weeks and weeks and weeks of trying to get my $4.25 back. Finally, I gave up and ordered one from another Etsy store, and it came in 10 days. And I gave up on trying to get my money out of Mary's stationery store, so I won't be shopping there anymore. And when I finally got this pen, I reached out to my good pen friend Murray and asked whether he had a Parker 25 in his collection that I might compare to the Moonman Majohn B25, because the B25 is an exact copy of the Parker 25. Exact, except for one thing. And that one thing ends up being a make it or break it for the Moonman, as you'll see right now. And here we are with another Chinese pen unboxing, unbagging, unenveloping. This one has taken, let's see, before Christmas, so December, January, February, March, April, May. It's taken 6 months to get here, and I finally got one from a different supplier on AliExpress. I was trying to buy one of these from Mary's Stationery on AliExpress, and I just had a 6-month runaround email in circles fight with them over a $4 pen. So I finally got this one. I can't even remember where this one came from, but this one came within 10 days. Let's open it up and you'll see what all the fuss is about. And there's the pen. This is the Moonman B25. It's a direct copy of the Parker 25 fountain pen from the 70s, 80s, 70s through the 80s, I think. This one's in blue. It comes in a number of colors. Again, it's very, very inexpensive. Tubular stainless steel. Nice clip with the spade on it. Moonman, and no other markings. No other markings. And the finial matches the clip and matches the band, which is either the bottom of the cap or the top of the barrel. Let's find out. It's the part of the section. So it uncaps. There's the blue section, plastic, with steel on the front, and there's the Moonman nib. That shape looks vaguely reminiscent of the Parker Vector as well. And the pen, of course, posts very, very nicely. Nice, slim pen. And there's our converter. Chinese standard. This is a Pen BBS size. Lamy style. I bet you it's exactly the size of a Lamy converter and the Parker converter, because this is a Parker copy after all. No other markings on that nib, I don't think. Hard to tell what it is. It's probably a fine. So we're going to put some ink in this pen and give it a write and see what all the fuss was about and all the 6 months of waiting is about. I'm going to see if one of my pen friends might have a Parker 25 to compare this with. And I'll show the parts and features of this pen, show some size comparisons and measurements, and then I'll provide a writing sample. And after the writing sample, I'll talk about what I like and what I don't like so much about this fountain pen. But let's first compare these two pens. By size, shape, and weight, they are pretty much identical. So any attempts by Moonman to say that this was an homage to the Parker 25, well, will fall on deaf ears, because this is an absolute copy of the Parker 25. It's not a fake, because it has the Moonman branding on it, even with this little insert into the clip, which is a spade. That copies Parker as well, because that was part of Parker's logo at some point when they were doing the Parker reissues, the Parker Duofold International, Parker Duofold reissue, that kind of thing. The spade was part of their logo. So of course the Parker has Parker, made in England on this one, with a Q1 date code, which I will decode for you and put up right here on the screen. and the Parker Halo Arrow logo inside the plastic insert of the clip, and a plastic insert on the top. The Moonman does the spade instead, Moonman on the front, nothing on the back, a plastic insert on the top, and pretty much the same throughout. When we remove the snap caps, we'll see the two sections are pretty much identical. The Moonman stainless steel nose cone is a little bit longer. And of course, the big difference here is the Parker nib, which wraps around. And you can see the Moonman nib is more like a Parker Vector nib. In fact, I think they will be swap replaceable. Here's my Moonman TI 1000 titanium pen. And you can see it has the same nib on it, but this indeed is a Parker from a Parker Vector. You remove the barrel on both pens. Both take Parker cartridges, long and short, or Parker converters. This has the Moonman converter in it right now that came with the pen. Even a Pen BBS converter will fit in this pen, and a Lamy ink cartridge will also fit in this pen. One thing that's not identical between the two pens is the threading on the barrels. They are not compatible with each other. Are the caps swappable though? No, the caps aren't swappable either. And both pens, the Moonman on the left and the Parker on the right, have identical plastic cap seals that seal the nib from evaporation. Both pens do post exactly the same and end up being exactly the same length, and that's one of the good things they copied from the Parker. This posts beautifully, sleekly, without a seam on it at all. I bought my Majohn Moonman B25 stainless steel fountain pen on AliExpress at the Shop Ellen Pen Store for $5.79 Canadian. They're available in red, orange, green, blue, and black. And from what I can see, they only come with this Moonman fine nib. Now let's look at some size comparisons. And here we are with the Moonman Majohn B25 with a Wingsung 601 flighter, a Parker 45 flighter from the 60s, a Parker 50 from the late 70s, early 80s, a Cross Bailey, and a Moonman TI 500 titanium. Now let's look at them posted. And here they are posted. I think the Parker 45 is the best posting fountain pen in history. Others come close, but I think this is the best balanced, most seamlessly posting pen ever made. And this is a 14 karat gold nib, where the rest of them are all steel. This Parker 50 has an integrated nib, but it is a steel, and the Parker 50 was called the Falcon. It's a beautiful, sleek pen. Very slim. Now, the Parker 25 came out in 1975 and was made right up into the mid-90s, so it was a very popular pen, very slim, posts beautifully, and as we'll see, writes beautifully as well. Let's look at them unposted. And there are the pens unposted. They're all plenty long enough to write with comfortably unposted. All of these pens, with the exception probably of the Moonman TI 500, are nicely balanced posted as well. Now let's look at some measurements, and I'll be back with a writing sample. And we're back with the writing portion of the review. This is Clairefontaine 90 GSM paper, and this is the Majohn Moonman B25. And it has a fine steel nib. Let's check the wetness. It's decently wet. I find the nib, yes, it's fine, but it has bordering on scratch this way. I'll put my mic next to it so you can hear it. In almost all directions, it's scratchy. I've never liked these Moonman nibs, these Moonman Parker Vector style nibs. They're very stiff and mostly unpleasant to write with. Let's check out the line width with my Dominant Industries line width guide template called the MM Pad. And let's see what we've got here in terms of line width. Yeah, it's between 0.4 and 0.5 millimeters. And my ink is a Roshizuku Asagao. And for our quote, And for some reverse writing, well, if it's possible, it's even scratchier this way. So the nib is just a wee bit out of alignment, but not much. It's just a scratchy nib. So I could put some micro mesh on this and get it to not be so scratchy after a few seconds on 8,000 and then 12,000 grit. Never polish a nib until it's absolutely aligned first, or you'll damage the nib. And for some quick writing, I don't have any issues with this. It's a very wet pen, which is good. So once I smooth it out, it'll actually write nicer. So what are my thoughts about this fountain pen? Well, for the price, $5 Canadian, it's very well made. Of course, it's copied from a nicely designed pen from the late 1970s through to the mid-90s. You can still get these. I've just seen an eBay auction for what the auction says is an almost new Parker 25, virtually unused in box. That's what the ad says anyway. Going for about $10 Canadian right now. So if you like this kind of pen and you want the original, it's not that far off of this price. But for this price, you can get all the different colors and have them be knockabouts on your desk. Take them to work with you. Lose one, it's only $5 to replace. Compared to some disposable pens that are much more expensive than this, that's an awesome deal actually. And because the pen is a direct copy of the Parker 25, you've got all of the advantages of having a beautifully designed pen. And thanks go out to my pen friend Murray for providing me with this Parker 25 from his collection. So thanks Murray for that. And the Parker is a very nice writer. Let's write with it. Parker 25. This one is a medium steel nib and very smooth and pleasant to write with. If Moonman Majon would come out with a medium nib, I might buy another one. And there you have it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to get instant notifications whenever a new video is posted. And you can join as a member of my channel for only 99 cents a month, and I guarantee I'll answer your comments in the comment section, and you'll get cool emojis, badges, sneak peek unboxing videos, as well as instant access to my videos the moment I post them. And that just leaves it for me to say, with the original Parker, thank you for watching. And that's all she wrote.
I made this.